sleep. I am young Homer, here to guide you further into the rise and fall of Zeus. Tonight, we continue Series 7, Worst Enemies and Greatest Threats, with Episode 60, The Giants' Revolt, Gigantomachy. In this tale, we witness the great rebellion of the giants, born from the earth itself, who rise up against Zeus and the Olympian gods. Fueled by the fury of Gaia, the Earth Mother, these colossal beings seek to overthrow Olympus, determined to shake the heavens. The battle that unfolds, the Gigantomachy, is one of thunderous might, where the gods and giants clash in a struggle that will shape the order of the cosmos. This is a tale of defiance and fury, where strength and unity will be the gods' only hope. As we step into this story of conflict and resilience, allow yourself to settle deeply into the warmth of your bed, feeling safe, grounded, and fully supported. Close your eyes if you wish, and take a slow, deep breath in, letting calm flow through your chest, steady as the rise of Olympus itself. As you exhale, release any remaining tension, allowing your body to grow heavy, sinking into stillness and ease. This is your time to rest, to let go, and to find peace. Now focus on the natural rhythm of your breath, each inhale and exhale like the distant rumble of thunder across the sky. Take a slightly deeper breath in, filling yourself with calm, and hold it softly for a moment. Then, as you exhale, feel any tightness melt away, leaving only warmth and comfort. One more time, breathe in deeply, and as you exhale, feel yourself sinking further, grounded and unshaken. Now, let's guide each part of the body to soften, inviting rest with each breath. Start with your forehead, allowing it to relax completely as you exhale. Move to your jaw, releasing any tension, letting it rest easily. Now, bring awareness to your shoulders. Inhale deeply, then let them fall, like stones settling upon the earth. Allow your arms and hands to grow heavy, resting peacefully by your sides. Notice the steady rise and fall in your chest and belly, inhaling as your belly rises, and on the exhale, releasing any last bits of tension, feeling light and free. Shift your focus to your hips and thighs, letting them sink deeper into your bed, fully supported and relaxed. And finally, bring attention to your calves, feet, and toes, allowing them to release completely, grounded and serene. Now imagine yourself standing on the edge of Olympus, where clouds gather dark and heavy, and lightning splits the sky. In the distance you see Zeus, Poseidon, Athena, and the other gods, their gazes set upon the horizon, where the giants rise like mountains, their roars echoing across the earth. Each god stands ready, united, their strength bound together as they prepare to face the might of Gaia's children. With each breath, feel yourself surrounded by this quiet strength, as though you too are part of the resolve that holds Olympus against the storm. Inhale deeply, letting the power and unity of the scene fill you, and exhale, feeling calm, steady, and fully at ease. With your body relaxed and your mind open, allow the story to carry you into this world of courage, endurance, and strength, where even the greatest battles are met with unity and resolve. Take one last deep breath in and let it out softly. Now, let us begin. Long after Zeus had defeated the Titans and secured his rule, another threat began to stir in the depths of the earth. Gaia, the primordial goddess of the earth, harbored a fierce resentment toward the Olympians, especially toward Zeus, who had cast her Titan children into Tartarus. Her sorrow and anger grew over the centuries, evolving into a burning desire for vengeance. She decided to raise a new army, one even more formidable than the Titans themselves, the Giants. The Giants were not just massive in size and strength. They were embodiments of the raw, untamed power of nature, each one unique in form and fearsome in demeanor. They possessed serpentine legs, towering frames, and eyes that glowed with the fire of hatred. Gaia molded each giant with one purpose: to destroy Olympus and reclaim her children's legacy. Leading them was the towering Alcyoneus, an immortal giant as long as he remained in his homeland. He would be Zeus's greatest foe, a force of pure vengeance that Gaia had unleashed upon the gods. As Gaia summoned her monstrous offspring, Olympus trembled with the foreboding of war. The gods sensed the uprising and prepared for battle, rallying their forces and calling upon allies to defend their home. Zeus, knowing the gravity of this threat, assembled every god willing to fight, forging alliances with powerful forces that had aided him in the Gigantomachy. Poseidon wielded his mighty trident, Athena sharpened her spear, and Ares prepared his war chariot, eager to unleash his fury upon their new foes. But Zeus knew that the power of the giants was unlike anything the gods had ever faced. Rumors spread that these creatures could not be killed by gods alone. They needed the aid of mortals to fully overcome the giants. Recognizing this, Zeus reached out to his mortal son Hercules, whose unmatched strength and valor would be critical in the battle. The gods were prepared to stand shoulder to shoulder with mortals in defense of Olympus, knowing that this battle would demand more than divine power. It would require unity and the courage of both gods and men. The stage was set, and Zeus's heart burned with resolve. He knew that this was more than a battle. It was a fight for the survival of Olympus itself, a war that would determine the future of his reign. The giants marched on Olympus with an army of monstrous beasts, their arrival marked by tremors that shook the very foundations of the mountain. As the giants closed in, they hurled boulders and flaming trees, each strike crashing against Olympus like thunder. Alcyoneus led the charge, his massive form looming over the battlefield as he shouted challenges to the gods. His voice, deep and rumbling, echoed through the heavens, mocking the Olympians and declaring that their reign would end that day. Zeus stood atop the mountain, thunderbolt in hand, his gaze fixed on the approaching horde. With a single command, he unleashed a storm of lightning that struck down the first wave of giants, their roars of pain filling the sky. Poseidon called forth tidal waves to batter the invaders, while Apollo unleashed arrows that gleamed with sunlight, piercing through the darkness. Yet for every giant struck down, another rose, seemingly immune to the god's power alone. The Olympians realized the truth of Gaia's curse. Without mortal aid, they could not claim victory. As the gods struggled to hold their ground, Hercules arrived, wielding his club and charged with the strength of both mortal and divine blood. With every strike he shattered boulders and felled giants, his presence inspiring the gods to fight harder. Seeing Hercules on the battlefield, Alcyoneus himself stepped forward, eager to face this mortal whose power rivaled that of the gods. In an epic clash, Hercules and Alcyoneus fought with a fury that shook the earth. Alcyoneus, whose strength was tied to his homeland, seemed invincible, but Athena, goddess of wisdom, whispered a strategy to Hercules, instructing him to drag the giant beyond the borders of his homeland, robbing him of his immortality. With great effort, Hercules pulled Alcyoneus out of his territory, weakening the giant enough to land a killing blow. As the mighty Alcyoneus fell, the other giants faltered, realizing that their greatest champion had been defeated. The tide of battle shifted in favor of Olympus, but the war was far from over. The other giants fought on with relentless fury, their determination undiminished by the loss of their leader. Realizing that the battle could not be won through sheer might alone, Zeus called upon every last reserve of his power. Summoning the full force of the cosmos, he unleashed a storm of lightning, hail, and fire that lit up the heavens, striking down the giants in waves. His thunderbolts, each one charged with the wrath of a king defending his realm, rained upon the battlefield with unyielding precision. Yet the giants continued to resist, rising from the ground even after being struck by Zeus's might. Enraged, Zeus turned to his allies, ordering the gods to combine their powers in a final coordinated assault. Poseidon, Apollo, Athena, and Ares fought as one, channeling their strength to drive back the giants. Together, They managed to weaken the giants enough for Hercules and other mortal heroes to deal the final blows, severing the giants' connection to Gaia and sealing their fate. The ground was littered with the bodies of the fallen giants, their once mighty forms now silent and still. Olympus stood victorious, but the price had been high. The mountain itself bore scars from the battle, and the gods, weary and wounded, knew that they had narrowly escaped defeat. In the wake of the battle, Olympus stood in silence, the air heavy with the weight of what had been won and lost. The gods, though victorious, were haunted by the knowledge of how close they had come to destruction. Zeus, surveying the battlefield, understood that his rule was always under threat, that even the earth itself could rise against him. He declared that the giants' defeat would serve as a warning to all who might consider challenging Olympus, immortal or otherwise. The bond between gods and mortals had been strengthened, for without the aid of heroes like Hercules, victory would have been impossible. Zeus honored these mortal champions, ensuring that their names would be remembered, their bravery celebrated in songs and stories that would echo through the ages. The battle had proven that the survival of Olympus was intertwined with the loyalty and courage of both gods and men. Yet, in the heart of Gaia, the seeds of resentment continued to smolder. Though her giants had fallen, her anger at the gods remained, a quiet, unending fury that would shape the future of Olympus and Earth alike. Having faced the near collapse of Olympus, Zeus vowed to rule with greater vigilance, understanding that threats to his throne could come from anywhere, even from the depths of the earth. The unity shown by the gods in their darkest hour had reinforced his reign, but he knew that future challenges could arise from within, as well as from the realms beyond Olympus. Zeus reinforced the boundaries of Olympus, strengthening the barriers that separated the realms of gods, mortals, and primordial beings. He knew that his reign, though powerful, was never beyond the reach of those who sought to challenge the order of the cosmos. The Gigantomachy served as a lasting reminder that Olympus would always need to defend itself, that peace and power were privileges earned through vigilance and unity. As the gods returned to their thrones, they each bore a newfound respect for the power of unity. Zeus's rule, now tempered by the memory of the Gigantomachy, became stronger, yet more cautious, shaped by the knowledge that no king, even one as powerful as he, could rule without allies. The defeat of the giants became a legend among mortals and gods alike, a tale of resilience, courage, and the terrifying strength of the primordial forces. Mortals, upon hearing the story, saw in the battle the enduring power of the gods, but also the importance of their own role in the fate of the cosmos. To the gods, the Gigantomachy was a sobering reminder of the need for humility and caution, even in the face of their own might. Zeus ensured that the giant's story would live on, not only as a testament to his power, but as a cautionary tale for those who might think themselves invincible. The scars on Olympus remained, a physical reminder of the chaos that lay just beyond the world of order, a world that required constant vigilance to keep it from rising once more. But external threats were not the only challenges Zeus would face. Join us in the next episode as we turn to a conflict that brews within Olympus itself. The god of war, Ares, has grown restless, his loyalty to Zeus wavering as he contemplates his own thirst for power. Discover how Ares' rebellion will shake Olympus from within, testing Zeus's rule in ways that no battle ever could. Until we meet again, may your path be filled with peace, strength, and a touch of magic. I'm young Homer, and I look forward to our next story together.